to simple inequalities. So let us look at examples on how to solve simple inequalities. So when you're solving inequalities, we do solve them the way we solve other equations, other algebraic equations. We normally treat these inequality signs as equal signs. It's only that now they have inequality signs of greater than, less than, or equal to. So let's go to the first example. Solve the inequality. X minus 1 is greater than 2. So when you're solving this kind of inequality, we want to get the value of x. So we eliminate 1. This is negative 1. To eliminate negative 1 on this side, we are going to add 1 to both sides, which will give us, this side will have x. So minus 1 plus 1 will get 0. So we have x is greater than 2 plus 1, which is 3. So we get our solution as x is greater than 3. Now note that in any inequality you may add or subtract the same number from both sides. In any inequality you may add or subtract the same number from both sides. So when you're adding, like in this case we have added 1, so you do that to both sides. Now example 2, solve the inequality. So x plus 3 is less than 8. So when you're solving this one again, remember our aim is to get x. So plus 3, we are going to for us to eliminate plus 3 on this side, we are going to subtract 3 from both sides. So subtract 3 from both sides, we are going to get x is less than 5. So that is how simple it is. So example number 3, 2x plus 3 is less than or equal to 5. So when you want to get this value of x, you're going to begin by getting rid of this plus 3. So you're going to subtract 3 from both sides. So we get 2x, we get 2x plus 3 minus 3 is 0. This one will give us 5 minus 3, which is 2. So we'll have 2x is less than or equal to 2. And for us to get x, we divide both sides by 2, like this, and then we remain with x is less than or equal to 1. Another example, example number 3. So this one has got a fraction. Now that x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 4. So our aim is to get x. So we start by adding 2. This one is negative 2. So to eliminate this negative 2, we add 2 to both sides. So adding 2 to both sides, this is what we get. So in this side, you're going to remain with a third x. So negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So we have third x is greater than or equal to 6. So we get that x times, if you want to get rid of, to remain with x here, this one is a third. To eliminate this third, you're going to multiply by the reciprocal of 1 over 3, that is 3 both sides, multiply by 3 both sides. So we get by 3 1 by 3 1. So x is greater than or equal to 18. That's how simple it is. Now let's go to multiplication and division by a negative number. Suppose we are either multiplying or dividing by a negative number. How do we go about this? So multiplying or dividing both sides of an inequality by a positive number leaves the inequality sign unchanged. I repeat this. Multiplying or dividing both sides of an inequality by a positive number, it leaves the inequality sign unchanged. Multiplying or dividing both sides of an inequality by a negative number, this is where I want to put emphasis, by a negative number reverses the sense of the inequality sign. Or in simple terms, what it does, when you multiply an inequality, both sides of an inequality by a negative number, it reverses the inequality signs. If the inequality sign was, let's say, less than, it becomes greater than. If it was greater than, it becomes less than. So it is changed to the opposite. Let's look at this example. Solve the inequality. 1 minus 3x is less than 4. So for us to solve this, remember we want to get x. So to remain with x, first we eliminate 1. So subtract 1 from both sides. So you get 3x. Negative 3x is less than 3. So we have subtracted 1 from both sides. So from there, if you want to remain with this x, or to get this x, we're going to divide both sides by negative 3. Now this is what we've just looked at here. Multiplying or dividing both sides by a negative number. You can see this one is, you are dividing both sides by negative 3. So when you're dividing by negative 3, what will happen? This sign will be reversed. The sign will be reversed. Now when you look at this sign here, this sign is less than. So the moment you divide by negative 3 on both sides, the sign is reversed to greater than. So you get x is greater than -1. Note that the sign is reversed. So that is how you solve simple inequality. So we shall go to the next lesson where we are going to now solve simultaneous inequalities. So in our next lesson.